Hello, everyone. This is Malor here, and I am welcome you back again here on my live stream today. I know I haven't been going out live in the last couple of days. Still recuperating from an illness. Flu season is here, and this time around it hit me, and it hit me really bad. So Um, again, hello everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. My name is Lorinda Grajo. Family and friends call me Malor, hence the website www.malorgrajo.com. I am coming live here to you guys from California, USA. Like to introduce myself. At first, I am a daughter and I am a wife. I am a mother of two college kids and a physical therapist by profession, a mentor by passion, and a digital business owner by purpose. So today is our day 8 of our transformation to a positive mental life. Yes, I call it transform from within, and that you transforming from within will happen with you developing and embracing that positive mental attitude. So today is our day 8. So we are on our second week. And the topic is understanding your personality type. So for one to understand the personality type, you're gonna have to. It's kind of hard to understand your type of personality. Although for what one person will have an idea on what type of personality they have. And with this one here, we were challenged to take a personality test. And the personality test that I took was the Myers-Briggs type indicator. And it will test your 4 personality traits in there. And how you take it is there's a series of questions you just have to answer. And after you've answered all of those questions, it will give you a summary of what type of personality you have. So I actually have a slide presentation on this one. So understanding your personality type, and I'd like to share with you guys what the results are from the test that I took. Okay. So first thing, I move on to the slide. So as I said, I took the Myers-Briggs type indicator, and it would address the 4 personality traits in there. The 4 personality traits of that Myers-Briggs test indicator is the after I took all of that series of questions, it told me that I have the ESTJ personality type, also known as the executive. E stands for extraverted, and I already know that. S stands for sensing, T stands for thinking, and J for judging. So ESTJs, my personality, are known for being organized, responsible, and efficient. And they like to take charge and make decisions and ensure things are done correctly. They thrive in a structured environment and are often natural natural leaders who value tradition and order. And I'd like to break it down to you guys on what it says here. I'm just going to share it to you on what the type of personality that I do have. So first thing is this: I am organized and efficient. First off, I think I am. And I believe I am. And I'm sure I am. And for those who have been following me, or for those of you who know me, you would have noticed that I truly am organized and efficient. And I thrive when I have everything structured in place, when everything is in place, when everything is organized. And it's I work better on a schedule, and that is why my job as a physical therapist, as a home health physical therapist, I I plan my route. That way I know where to go to, and I plan my time and I plan my schedule. And I work, and it works better for me that way. And I'm a lot more efficient that way. And when it comes to my my business goals, I do keep a daily schedule. And I find that staying organized helps me stay focused, helps me more productive, as I said, and efficient. And in this digital business that I am in, having a system, a a structured system, and a clear process is truly essential. In that way, your everything runs smoothly. Your business runs smoothly. That's something I truly definitely apply in my work. And in the digital business that we are in, the digital world that we are in now, like with me posting my content on my social media platforms, there is actually an option for me to do it on a schedule basis. So I schedule my postings, and I do them ahead of time, and then I put that on a schedule. Um, and it's actually what I encourage everyone, or the people I mentor, to do it that way. In that way, they don't kind of cram. So they plan their day ahead, to plan their week ahead, just like I do. Because it's when I tell them to do that, it's actually not about micromanaging their time, but about making sure that they do it on purpose, and then it's intentional for them, and they have a that way it could help them or have a clear direction where everything else have to fall into place. Yeah. So, and that's, as I said, in our the digital business that we are in, the good thing about promoting or making sure your contents or your posts are in there, it helps us out because we can already schedule on when and how do we want to post our content and all our postings. Yes. So that is one, organized and efficient. Next thing, moving on, is pragmatic decision making. Pragmatic decision making is like you it's about a if that term pragmatic is kind of vague to some people. I know it means that my type of personality, you focus on practical and realistic solutions on when we come up with a decision. So pragmatic decision making is you you have to make a decision logically when it comes logically, in that way it makes sense. And for me as one, I don't like to base my decisions on my gut feeling or guesswork. I rely on facts, on data and experience. And in my business, in this digital, I make sure to weigh the pros and cons before I make any significant moves. And it's exactly what I did before I jumped into this business. I I studied, I looked into knowing the business more before I jumped into going into this digital business. And it's and then as soon as I am in, if I want to expand and grow my business, I just don't decide on or jumping into a decision without a plan. I will I continue to research. I continue to know more about the business, and I talk to people that are already up there in the business, that they know the business, and then they've been in the business more. And those people are my coach, business partners that are always willing to mentor me. And I don't have to name names; they know who they are, and they make sure that because they know they because when you talk to people with the same, you're like-minded individuals, they know your whys, they know why you do it, and they help you achieve that goal, aligning with your whys on why you do it. So being grounded in practicality is the key to making sure that I am leading everyone with me into the right path. because that's just how it's supposed to be, right? So I I am the type of person, and I know I am, that I prioritize more on action and results over perfection. And when I adapt that to my work or into my business, it works best for me. So adapting to what will work best for me and the majority rather than what should work. So I consider what will work best for the majority rather than what should work. And that's being, that's when you decide, when you do a pragmatic decision making. And that is just totally me. So moving on, what my personality test told me that I do have is a natural leadership. So I am natural in being a leader. That's what it says there. So, and I can totally relate to that because I am passionate about what I do now. I am passionate about mentoring and helping other people succeed. And that's why I fell in love in doing this digital business. I believe that leadership is showing is about showing up and guiding others with confidence. So you have to, as one of our leaders in this business, you have to lead by example. And leading by example is you being responsible for the growth and success of those you lead. And in our business, I do take pride in offering guidance to my team that are directly in my team or crossing my team and my audience, because in the end, that feeling of being able to help them out is really satisfying, and ensuring that, because you, like, if you work in this business, in this digital business, you all have that same goal. Your goals are all aligned, and if you're not going to be able to help them out, that goal is not going to go into, like, it's not going to grow. But if you all work together as a team and you align everything in there with your goals, then it becomes in a totally bigger and wider vision. And I know that leading with and helping them out, and that way, because if it's clear to me and it's not clear to one of my group mates, it doesn't have to be my mentee or people that are directly in my team, then it won't be helpful, because they can't push through something that is not clear. You can't, it's like driving through a fog. You won't feel safe driving if there's this dense of fog in front of you and there is no sense of clarity in there. So you, as a leader, or me as a leader, or whoever is able to help them out. And that's just the type of personality that I have. If someone reaches out to me that they needed this, I just feel like it's my duty to help them out. So I have that sense of duty, pretty much, to help people who needs help and who needs direction. So yeah, that is a natural leader in me. So moving on. Value, tradition, and order. I certainly do. I certainly do. And it's there's something powerful about sticking to a system that you know that works. So I value tradition and order. And if it works, you know what they say, right? Don't fix something that is not broken. And if it's not broken and it's working, it's like the system that we are in this business. It's a proven system. It has worked for thousands of people. It has worked, and it's a business that It's been running for 50 years, and it has worked for a lot of people, and it has helped and transformed a lot of people's lives. So I am in this business. I'm going to follow the tradition. I'm going to value the tradition, because you why fix something that is not broken? So I am not here to try to reinvent the wheel. So if you come on board on this business, we will work together on how this business has run in the last 50 years, and we're just going to have to work with it. But don't get me wrong, I'm open to trying new things in the business. I I certainly believe it, but I certainly believe in um to but I'll stick to I'll say it this way. I believe in sticking to what's tried, true, and tested, especially when it comes to values like integrity and responsibility. And this is the main reason why I joined in this business, because the company excuse me, I'm sorry, I still don't feel, yeah, my voice is still not, I'm still struggling to get my voice. So um, that's why when I joined into this business, it's a company that's worked and been in the business for 50 years. So that integrity is valuable for me. And I put an emphasis on, because if it's been there for 50 years, then people had it's a company that's already been built in trust, and people have relied on it. And that's just how I am going to promote my business. That's how I come here in front of you, watching me and listening to me on this live thing, that I come to my audience transparent, raw, and this is just me. This is me being me. So that's why all of these values to me are very I truly deeply value them, and these values are timeless. As I said, I was born and raised in the Philippines. I continue to have that value in me, and by it's a saying in Filipinos, like, ang taong hindi marunong tumingin sa kanyang, what do you say? I can't forget. Ang taong hindi marunong tumingin sa kanyang nakaraan, hindi makakarating sa kanyang paroroonan, basically, right? So you need to go dig into your roots, where you are, and respect that. And by doing that, you will foster a strong, lasting relationship, because you're true and transparent with your audience. You're true and transparent with the people who comes to you asking what this business is all about. And as I because I believe tradition isn't just about doing things in the old way, but about keeping what works and adding into your personal touch. So if this business works in this process, I'll just have to tweak it and then add in my personal touch in there. But I am not going to reinvent the wheel. I am not going to try to fix something that is not broken. And that is what a person who value tradition and order is. Okay, there's a lot of things that this test had told me that I am. So straightforward and assertive in communication. Oh, yes, I am. Straightforward, yes, I am. Because I speak my mind, basically. And I totally could relate into this identity, and I could identify myself as being straightforward and in when it comes to communication, and assertive in communication, because as I said, I speak my mind, and I believe being clear and direct, whether I'm talking to a team member, a friend, a coworker, or anyone that I would want to share ideas with, um, I just have to make it clear and direct. And communication to me is important. Communication is key in any relationship, and I always try to make sure my message is understood. When the time that I was going through depression, during the day, me and my husband would talk to each other, and then I tell him, if I say I am, if I, because you as husband and wives needs to work 50-50 to make it to 100, right? If one can't put in more than 50, one needs to pick up the rest of it. So that's just how we work together. I came to a point that I would tell him I can only do, like I would tell my husband, say, "Hon, I can only do 30 today. Can you pick up the 30?" So he'll do the 70% of the effort while I do the 30. Because because for someone who's overcoming depression, you can't, I couldn't give in my 50. I couldn't give in my 50 contribution to run the family, to be in that situation. So sometimes my 30 would be 10 for my work, 10 for me, and maybe 10 for just being present with the family. And I don't know where to pick the rest of the 20. Sometimes you can't do all of it. And it was really tough when I was like really going through. But it was a communication thing that me and my husband did. So yeah, so that's why communication is key in any relationship, regardless of whether it's with your husband, with your parents, with your children, with your coworkers, or with your business partners. And just to try to make sure that you put out that message clearly and direct and understood. So, and as I said, if there's something that I am truly passionate about, it's just I don't hesitate to speak up. And if people don't speak up and tell me what was wrong with me or what I have done wrong to them, I'm not going to be able to help them out. I'm not going to be able to, because if you're not going to give me a chance to speak up for myself, I mean, we don't have a relationship there. We don't. And that's just how I am. Because communication is really part of a relationship. If one person doesn't allow you to speak up and defend yourself, then you do not have a relationship with that person. You do not have a relationship with with the work, or if that's how your employer treats you, that they don't allow you to speak up, then you do not have a strong and a good relationship with whatever institution or person or group that you are in. So clear communication always allows everyone to be on the same page, and it just basically help avoid any confusion or conflict down the road, right? So yeah, communication is truly important. If there is no communication, for me at least, there is no relationship in there. Okay. Moving on to the next one is me, that liking I dislike of insubordination. Not sure who can relate to this, but yes, sir, yes, ma'am, yes, everyone. I do have a strong sense of duty, and I tend to dislike insubordination or inefficiency. I have patience to train someone, but if you continue to be inefficient, no. So this one is something I resonate really, really well with, especially in, I don't know, maybe in any aspect, not just in business, in personal, and when I worked as a professor, as a teacher, or and when I was managing, when I was a rehab director at some point. So when things, because when things aren't done right, or when responsibilities aren't taken seriously, especially if I know that you are a professional, you are an adult, you have to be responsible. You have to, if you signed up for this job, if you, as when I was a rehab director, you came in wearing your scrub, putting on your badge, you need to work as whoever you are, that you're identifying yourself on that ID. So it, so that's why I take it really, really seriously, because if you are irresponsible, it can create stress, not just because you have to work as a team. If one team member is not working, it's going to create stress and chaos for the whole entire team, for the whole entire department. So I believe in, if I am in there, if I show up, I believe I am holding myself accountable, and I expect the same from those I work with. It like when I call my patients and I confirm that they do are agreeable with that time, unless you're going to the emergency room and then you all of a sudden you're going to cancel on me. I schedule that appointment with you ahead. So I out of respect, you could have told me a day, I mean, in early in the morning, if this time is not going to work, because no one's going to be able to put away the dogs for you, because you're, or so and so and so. So if something comes up, then you're going to have to let me know right away. And that's just the same thing. So I expect the same from those people I work with. It's like when I was a teacher, as a professor, the syllabus is given to them. You as a student, we as a student, you have all been students. Syllabus is already in there. So there's a schedule. There's a schedule of what's going to happen. And you you took the effort to put on your uniform. You took the effort to fix yourself up, to put on that badge and put on an ID. You took the effort to sit in my class. So you need to have that effort to participate in any discussion, because that was already part of the syllabus that needs to be discussed for today. And that's just how it is. And I so I do, so that's why I take it seriously. I really do. And everyone needs to be held accountable, because we're all adults, especially when it comes to this digital business. If you're going to be a business partner of mine, I believe in you holding accountability. I believe in you taking that responsibility, because I can guide you, but at the end of the day, it's all your own business. And it's more of like respect, as I said earlier. Respect, because we all have 24 hours in the day, right? So I'm going to spend time with you, but make sure that that time I spent with you is worth it. So we all need to exert the same time and effort. And but because especially if I know that your goals and mine are aligned, for me to be able to help you out, we need to work together. We need to work toward a common goal. And working on a common goal is only going to work if everyone in the team is taking ownership of their own role. You need to know your role in the team. You need to know your role and what you need to be working on. Yes. So, yeah. So that is why I dislike insubordination. And moving on, I guess that is it. That's basically who I am. I am let's go back. I am organized and efficient. I practice pragmatic decision making. I am a natural leader, he says, and I value tradition and order. Last one is I dislike insubordination. And as a conclusion, um, these are it. It's true. When I took that personality trait test, it is true, and it is truly who I am. And if you guys are curious about what this test is going to give you answers, to take it. It's interesting on how it is, and it's interesting on how you can. Oh yeah, that's me. That's totally me. And now that I shared it with you guys, I hope you can see on how these qualities are reflected in my approach to you as a friend, as a business partner, as someone or maybe an acquaintance, or as someone I am in relationship with. And if you identify with any of these traits that you and I are common in, then you are an ESTJ, the executive yourself. And I love to hear from you. What are your thoughts? If you know me, let me know down in the comments and say anything like, yeah, that is totally you. So, but and as we all continue to grow, because I am working on really growing my improving my personal growth. And it's something that could really help you out if it's something that you would want to grow into. So we continue to grow. Join me in continuing to grow in this journey, whether if your goal is to improve yourself personally or business wise. And just knowing yourselves and understanding your strengths can really make all the difference. Can really make all the difference. And if you would want to grow on a business side aspect, of course, you guys know it. I will have to include my business aspect in here. Reach out, check out our business, and see if it's something that could help you guys out. And if it does, good. If it's something that is not going to work for you, and but you do know of someone that could benefit from it, let them know. Send them our way, and I'll be able to help them out because I've shared with you the type of person that who I am, and for those who truly know me, they know that it's truly who I am. And that's it for me for today. And I thank you all for being here, and thank you all for watching. You guys are all amazing, and I am so thankful and grateful for you guys being here and listening to me. Although I don't know if you could really tell I still am struggling to find my voice here. Let me look out here for comments, and let's see and who's out here. Well, hi, sis Jen. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. And oh, hi, Ading Jaja. I hope you're feeling better. And let's see here. Hey, JK. Hello, hello, hello. Belated happy birthday. And hi, sis Eden. Thank you for watching. And oh, hi, sis Maria. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And oh, hi, sis. Oh, hello, Mariel. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you so much. Hi, Ate Leng. Thank you for being here. I hope I hope you're safe from the fire, because I know you posted at one point that your facility where you work at is you guys have to evacuate. And hi, sis. Hi, coach. Sis Arana. Hello, and thank you. Oh, you're in San Leandro this time around. She is one of our mentor, and she's the one who is who created this 90-day positive mental attitude challenge for everyone. And she's just so inspiring. She truly is. Yeah. And thank you for being here, sis. And I hope I I did justice with with the personality test. Yeah. And yeah, that is pretty basically what it is. So there's a lot of personality tests that you can take and partake into. Just look up into it, and then it's they're all free. They're all free, and then you can look into it, and then you can reflect on it as well, and then see if there are something that you need to improve on yourself, and just reflect on it. All right. And I thank you all for watching and being here. You know, I still get distracted in um, looking into my camera or looking into the screen of StreamYard. So I really don't know, but I know you guys are out here watching me and you all see me. You see me? You see me? Right. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. And as I said again, thank you. Stay well and be well. Work on improving you. Work on being you. And as one of my friend, and I was so blown away by how she put it in when she messaged me yesterday. I invested in me. So, with that said, invest in yourself because it's time for you to grow. You need to prioritize you. Stay well and be well. And thank you again for being here. I truly, 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 truly appreciate you guys. Thank you all. And I'll see you guys again. Bye for now.